It had been a few months after the indecisive Battle of Calabria, and Malta is still in dire need of supplies to survive the constant harassment made by both naval and air Axis forces. After the initial success of Operation MB6, 3 convoy ships returned back to Alexandria to prepare for another operation, escorted by battleships and aircraft carriers. In the silent waters southeast of Sicily, the 12th of October 1914, lies HMS Ajax, a British Lander-class light cruiser, tasked on scouting the areas for any hostile Italian task force. Without knowing it, Ajax is the one that's being hunted and targeted. The Italian naval commander Admiral Inigo Campioni tasked the 1st Torpedo Boat Squadron and the 11th Destroyer Squadron under Captain Carlo Margottini to intercept any Allied warships in the area. Due to several problems, the attack on Ajax will be divided into 2 parts. The torpedo boats attacks first and the destroyers attacks later. It had been a few hours since Ajax broke off from the main convoy escort. Aboard her was Captain Edward McCarthy and his crew. The ocean was calm and no threat was to be found. By that 0137 hour, Ajax was sighted by the Italian torpedo boat Alcyon. Alcyon and her companions, the Iron and the Ariel, soon deployed their torpedoes on a British cruiser. Ajax still haven't realized they are under attack until the torpedoes was launched, and she soon opened fire on the closest ship, the Ariel. Ariel was destroyed instantly by Ajax's salvos, and now her guns are directing to the Iron. The Italian torpedo boat could not withstand the fatal salvos dealt by Ajax's dual 6-inch main armaments, and Iron was engulfed in flames, and 20 minutes later, she sank. The remaining ship, the Alcyon, broke contact at 0207 hours. The leader of the second attack on Ajax is Captain Carlo Margottini. Due to radio problems, he could only brought 3 out of the 4 destroyers, the Avier, Artiglieri, and Camiscianera, into firing distance. Nonetheless, he was determined to sink the British cruiser with his torpedo arsenal. At 0215 hours, Ajax's fire control radar detected several Italian warships heading their way, and the crew aboard her prepared for another engagement. As soon as they are in sight of the Avier, she fired her guns. Heavily damaged, Avier was forced to withdraw northwards, leaving Margottini with 2 destroyers to sink the cruiser. The Italian destroyers were shocked with the sudden broadside from the cruiser, as they thought they haven't been seen yet, as this is the first time the Italian Navy realized the effectiveness of British radar. Ajax now aimed her sights at the Artiglieri, which just by the time fired a torpedo and her 120mm deck guns. The torpedo missed, but 4 shells from the Artiglieri disabled half of Ajax's secondaries and radar. Ajax retaliated by firing shells that managed to make the Artiglieri immobilized while also inflicting major damage and killing Captain Carlo Margottini. Ajax diverted fire to the last capable destroyer, the Camiscianera. After a brief exchange of fire, Ajax broke off and left the battlefield. After the battle, Camiscianera was tasked on towing the crippled Artiglieri, but when morning arrives, HMS York of the British Royal Navy forced the Camiscianera to escape without the Artiglieri, which later was sunk by a torpedo by York. The battle was the first time the Italian Navy tasted defeat in the Mediterranean theatre, and their first taste on British excellent marksmanship, armament, shells, and effective use of radar. Captain Carlo Margottini is posthumously awarded the Gold Medal for Valor by the Italian government. The siege of Malta would last until the end of 1943, when naval and air superiority is firmly under Allied control. HMS Ajax would later participate in the Battle of the Strait of Otranto, shortly after a month of repairs in Alexandria due to this engagement.